And then looks like Magic's made it mute himself.
Radiant's ban.
He'll figure it out. I mean, that's got to be a pocket strat that they
I don't know.
are worried about.
I mean, you don't always see it as a first
10
ban, but he's
seconds
still
to
pretty
go.
good if you can get that like 10-minute jungled blink dagger.
5 seconds.
So
I'm guessing that
maybe they know
Dire
that W
ban.
likes to be aggressive.
or they like to jungle the Sand King, just in general.
Radiant's ban.
Well, right now, so there's one ban left, and there's still a lot of heroes in the pool. They're gonna ban the Darkseers, so we still have.
Dire's pick.
Oh, we still have a Lycan. We still have Doom. We still. Okay, well, there's no Lycan now, but
Radiant's
The
pick.
Dire Lycan. I don't know about this. I don't know. I think he's actually really, really strong on Dire only. Like, he's a decent Radiant hero, but, like, if you're going to give it away on Dire, you better be getting some really good, like the Bad Rider or
yeah,
really,
Giving
really
away-
big hero that you are very familiar with.
yeah, giving away the Dire Lycan without the Bat Rider is a real
10
problem
seconds
because
to go.
normally that's what you want to be getting back, so you can go in and grab him whenever he's trying to get your towers.
5 seconds.
But not sure what their plan is now.
Reserve time.
You know, this could be a bait though, and not like a push strat. They could think about that maybe.
And get into Lycan before he's ready.
Yeah.
They could
yeah.
also try to draft up a really good offensive tri-lane and just jam into him, keep him from ever getting off to a good start. Get like an AA or something here.
Someone's
Yeah, I know
dropped
what we
out
like to do
a
is we
kid
actually
in
like to
school.
like solo a Lycan, and so it doesn't really matter if you play the trade. Okay, that's interesting.
Dire's pick.
So are they picking Witch Doctor just to get Lycan on cask bounces between the wolves?
Dire's ban.
Well, I mean, Witch Doctor's not too bad against him.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Oh,
Yeah, it'll be
good.
really interesting to see what he goes for a build here. If he goes
Reserve
Quas Wax or
time.
Quas Exhort. It's kind of early to tell, but Tinkered actually does really, really well versus him in mid lane. So I don't really understand that pickup too much, I guess.
Yeah.
Radiant's ban.
It depends who gets a jump. Like a Tinker with an infinite sheep will kill anybody 1v1. So if the only good thing about Invoker would be a tornado into the woods so you can spot a Tinker
Dire's
out.
ban.
When
Right
he's
now-
split pushing.
It kind of looks like W is getting worried about the push. They're banning out the Shadow Shaman. It looks like they're kind of, to me, it looks like they're expecting there's one of those like Exhort Invokers or the Necro Book kind of thing. Go with the
10
Lycan.
Yeah,
to go.
especially with the Lycan, I can definitely see that working out.
Yeah, so they're going to ban out the Shadow Shaman to
5
keep
seconds.
the wards from coming in there. They're getting a little bit worried about the push. They can defend with Tinker, but you know, they have a lot of stuff already.
Reserve time.
On the other
I think
hand-
Tinker can only do so much though.
Yeah. It seems to me like if they don't go
Radiant's
Exhort, a
ban.
Quas Wax Invoker would be nice against Tinker just because you can try to catch him out with the Tornado, specifically.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
I would assume that they'd take it as a pushing asset more than
Reserve
anything
time.
thus far. I mean, it's a pretty early Invoker pickup. You don't really get to see too many of those anymore unless the player is pretty well known. So the question I guess now would be like, what does the rating go here? So they picked like a Witch Doctor who's really strong level 1, and they picked Tinker who needs to snowball pretty hard. I wonder if they're actually going to try that aggro tri-land. If they pick maybe, I don't know, maybe like an AA and like a Weaver or like an AA Viper or something like that, and then they just aggro it.
Yeah. I think the AA would also be good because they can use the Ice Blast to defend their towers from Lycan and Invoker. Like a range nuke is going to be very valuable against those two. Long range nuke.
I left my mic muted. That's unfortunate. So, Xylem, are you still there? I want to make
I
sure you didn't
think
get
so.
muted. Huh?
Radiant's
I think
pick.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, just checking. And
Yeah.
I
Well,
was
so
muted, so that was unfortunate.
W banned the Visage.
I figured
looks
I'd leave
like-
the blind speculation to the other guys.
They're banning the Visage, which suggests maybe that they're trying to weaken Juggernaut's tri-lane against their own if they're still planning on going aggressive. I mean, now we're just kind of, I'm just kind of shooting out thoughts here, but
10 seconds
yeah,
to go.
Juggernaut could really go anywhere with this, but I assume it's going to be a
5
defensive tri-lane
seconds.
Lycan, right? And then just some type of strong offlaner.
What that's the beauty of a Lycan right now, is that it
Reserve
doesn't
time.
have to be like a defensive tri-lane around the Lycan. You can actually put him in a 1v1 lane, maybe in like the offlane, let's say, if they read aggro tri-lane, and he can actually get a lot out of that because the Wolf Harass does so much right now. And 97% magic immune, I think the Wolves are. Like, they don't take any magic damage, so you need actually a pretty good 1v1 laner to
10
do well.
seconds to go.
Alchemist pickup, interesting.
Dyer's pick.
do you think Lycan can mid against the Tinker?
Not if he's a good Tinker.
What if it's a good Lycan?
Radiant's pick.
If he's a good Lycan, then maybe, but I don't think anybody beats a Tinker right now in mid lane, other than like maybe an OD, just because the
Yeah.
in versus OD matchup. And the Alchemist would suggest another aggro tri-lane, I would say, hero. And
So I really like this Nyx Assassin pickup. I think it does well to counter the Tinker kind of in that mid-game, maybe early mid-game, where he starts to really do his Boots of Travel thing, and you
10
just
seconds to
wait to
go.
catch him out. You catch him out once or twice early, and that really slows him down.
5 seconds.
definitely, I really like that. And that's a quick disruptor pickup, huh?
Radiant's ban.
Yeah. I mean, good hero.
Very good hero. Maybe it's the clockwork counter they're looking for. When he jumps in, they send him back.
They picked him so
Dyer's ban.
fast after the Clockwork. I think it was just an instant, a lock pick.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's also one of those supports that if you have a player who really enjoys Disruptor and really understands the hero very well, you just kind of take him. He's just good.
Yeah, he's really strong right now.
10
I think
seconds to
the
go.
level 1 Q actually is really good in the early tri-lane versus
5
tri-lane
seconds.
situations.
Mm-hmm.
And the pullback, if you're team coordinated, could be amazing versus everybody on that team right now.
Yeah, and they could play Nyx. Well, we'll see what they do, but they could turn this into a pretty strong tri-lane for kills, actually. So we see the Enigma and the Tide ban out. Both teams banning kind of the big team fight heroes.
Well, because right now, I'd say the only big team fight spell is Static Storm.
Yes.
So,
Well,
Those
and all of
banned out.
Invoker's crap, but
10 seconds to go.
well, if we're going with our theory of an Exort Invoker, then not so much.
5
So,
seconds.
Meatball
kind of an
Man.
advantage for Juggernaut in that situation. Well,
They're
okay.
the Void. Oh, okay. So this is a
Dyer's
support
pick.
Alchemist, and this is
They will not aggro tri-lane, I think. I think that's just an
No.
offlane clockwork.
yeah, definitely.
The synergy between the acid spray, the faceless ulti, and the witch doctor ulti could be really good though, because witch doctor ulti is physical, so the
Yeah.
armor reduction will do a lot of damage.
I like this. The only thing I'm worried about for W is that their Tinker pick is actually a little greedy. I mean,
10 seconds.
they're not
going
to get anything out of him until he starts to get online, in the mid game, and they're going to need to hold off this push. And I like this. The Juggernaut's going with a very strong tri-lane, not glimpse into stun into howl damage is just going to be a massive amount of damage.
Absolutely.
What do you think
that-
picking that Void into the Disruptor? Because he can just glimpse you out of your Chrono.
Yeah.
Well, you have to have both the Disruptor and the Vengeful because they both basically completely counterable don't in the Chrono that you drop. You
Yep.
have no other choice.
And, well, also, though, they have the actual initiation with the Clockwork, so if they're going for that team fight with those supports there, they can initiate with the Clockwork and force them to blow either Swap or Glimpse on him. That might be what they try to do.
And
Yeah.
we start out with a pause.
All right, so now let's do the most important part of the game, which is cosmetic checking.
We could introduce the players also.
We'll do that second. All right, again. On the Radiant, playing Faceless Void, we have Western, followed by Barcode Remorse 1v1 me. We'll just call him Barcode for this game. On the Tinker, I assume mid, we got Sat, the captain, playing the support Witch Doctor. We got Smiles playing the Alchemist, and we got Lohanger playing the Clockwork. And then on the dire we
Meantime-
have... Alright, go for it.
On the dire, we have Jay playing the carry Lycan. Chocobo, what is I assume going to be an off-lane Nyx Assassin. Trek 2s and Garnef on the Disruptor and Vengeful Spirit. And then
All right,
Kubera,
carry
or
on.
Kubera, or whatever, on the Invoker, who I assume is going to be headed mid.
He's
Level
actually
one
going
smoke.
Wax Invoker.
Uh,
By the starting items, I would say, with the Blades of Attack.
He could
yeah.
be...
I think he could still go either way.
Sometimes
But yeah,
it's
that
nice
is
to
kind
just...
of like the classic Quaswex.
It is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just nice to go those blades, though, and just, you know, the Null Talisman's good, but why not get extra attack, especially against something like a Tinker where, you know, you might have some trouble.
Kind of running
Because
the
you're
old
gonna
school
miss
set
it.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
attack
true.
doesn't matter though, because he's gonna miss chance you anyways if he's good.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't.
Not a missed chance if it's 100%.
It's not a missed chance. True story.
Yeah, let's talking about the cosmetic checks. Kubera, he's got that old purple hood and everything. This guy's like 2011 cosmetics.
I know. A little old school. I don't know if I approve. He's not running the Dream League items.
No,
Oh.
no revelations either.
I know.
Is that the one?
I want
Yeah.
to point out the
30 seconds to
Radiant
showtime.
Courier real quick. Quite the adorable little wiener dog.
Yes. Also, I just re-remembered that I can zoom out extra far now, and it made me really happy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's nice.
that change is
So
so
what's
good.
what's the ward situation here? We have the Ancients warded off, and that's it.
That Ancient Ward is very smart. Very smart.
I think. I mean, are there any? Yeah, we have one Vision ward down mid. They're probably protect from ganks, but
So
that's
smart.
it. No, people are really holding their fire with the warding here.
So smart. We got picking up the illusion
Wait.
top, just denying that. That's good. And I assume he's going. Yeah, he's going bottom. This is just warding. Like dual lane mid. I don't know about that.
Quas leveled up on the Invoker. Just got up.
Yeah, you're right. Well,
Well, that could just
technically, it
be.
could still be either. But
Yeah,
at this
he's-
point, yeah, I would say Quaswex.
Yeah. Just an interesting choice. We'll
So I
have-
guess my question would be this game is the Radiant supports are going to be able to leave this Void alone a lot in bot lane, and he's going to be able to farm pretty easily. Whereas if you leave a Clockwork and he gets a lot of levels, he can actually solo Lycan at like 3 or 4 or something like that, I would say, if he's doing a good job.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you
So
just max
I
out
guess that
the
would be
battery
my
assault.
point of like interest this game.
I assume they're trying to pull through his bottom. So if Radiant can get a lot out of this jungle, it's going to be very good for them and their void. Let's see how they do. Jacobo's there annoying them, and the immediate blocking ward comes out.
Oh, Western kind of took a lot of damage from creeps there. Like a
Someone's
lot.
having technical difficulties.
Now he didn't start with a shield, so he's already down to like a third of his health.
So he did start south though. I think it's like a bad way to start a game, but maybe it's just nerves. He'll pot up. He'll be fine. I think.
Yeah.
Trouble brewing at Radiant.
Now if he
Bottom
died to the
Tower.
creeps, that would have been another
Unfortunate.
situation. But luckily it didn't come to that.
Dude, who even dies to creeps anymore in games besides me? Dying to range creeps and a catapult
I was
in
gonna
a
s-
span
I
of 5 minutes.
I was going to say anything, but
Yeah, they really got it out for you there. Jeez. No, I didn't notice this earlier, but there is a dire ward in the pull camp for the Radiant.
yeah,
so it's been
Chocobo
blocked.
awarded that immediately.
Yeah, they just dropped it when they saw the pull through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that must have just went down. He still had the ward when the first wave of creeps was coming in, so he just put that down. And D ward fails here.
I haven't seen these wards yet. Interesting.
And I can't
Just
even
them going
say-
on Chocobo.
No, they're not going to get him. Oaks.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice. I should get himself with that one.
So if we take a look at last hits denies, of course the Tinker's on top, and poor Invoker only at 7 last hits. So Tinker's doing a very good job of blinding him, and he is Quaswex. It has been confirmed. I'm wondering if that was a decision they had to make game time because of the picks. If they decided they couldn't go for the greedy push.
I think the Quas Exhort would have been better. He does better in mid lane versus a Tinker with Ward Spirits. And, just like the Zoo strat, I guess, with the minion push would be really good.
So Sat and Smiles both still level 1 on the supports for the Radiant here. Meanwhile, for the Dire, I think they're a little bit higher level. Trek 2's level 2 now, and getting these pulls off too. This camp has been warded, so they are going to get a little bit more out of the jungle here. They do get the D ward on their pull camp though. For the
We've got a
Radiant.
gank coming in mid.
We're gonna
for
go-
Radiant
yeah.
supports now.
The
They're gonna run right up the hill, and he
What
The
if
cast
oh,
does hit.
nice bounce. I think
It's not gonna
Alchemist
matter, though. They can't catch him.
Oh
out of
no!
range
He
again.
might be able to get Smiles here if he makes a mistake. Nope.
Hey, he doesn't
No
have enough
mana.
mana for Cold Snap. Or Invoke, actually.
Or anything.
It is so hard to gank a Invoker that goes Quas Wex mid and knows what he's doing.
Yeah. The issue is the Witch Doctor cask does not stun him for long enough to keep him from getting off the invis.
Yeah.
So, it has good range, but you still have to wait for Alchemist to catch up.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, it looks like Western getting a little bit of harass on Jacobo down here, but nothing too serious. Top lane, how's this Clockwork doing? They do glimpse him back, but they're gonna miss with the static field, so he's okay. Level 3. 3 last hits. Offlane, playing the offlane in situations like this is so difficult to be disciplined enough. He does get stunned here. They're going to go in on him. They do get the static field this time. The Wolves are up the Howls. Oh, but he does get off his cogs.
No, he's
It's not
going
going to matter.
That's a first blood.
Goes down to the Vengeful Spirit. That's first blood.
Towers hurt.
That was kind of bound to
Yeah.
happen. Meanwhile, bottom, it looks like they're going to get Jacobo, so they do get a return kill. Goes to the Alchemist with haste.
My gratitude. Radiant's top tower's taking
So 1-1. Let's take a quick look at XP and gold right now. Of course, kind of right around even. XP is about 500 for JoN, but W is leading in gold by about 400. So getting a little bit out of the middle lane, I think, over the Invoker right now.
Still no stacks though for this Tinker. Like
Yeah.
he's having a good time, but it's not that good of a time.
No, this is not going to be an Excalibur Tinker.
Or
Hey,
a
he's still
Magic
got
Tinker.
time. Oh yeah, that's what we're all hoping for here. Some nice Magic's
Absolutely.
vintage Magic style performance.
Vintage Magics. So when do you think we're going to start seeing rotations out of the lanes? Do you think it's going to become pretty quickly from the Dire? I'd expect them to move first because they want to secure the farm for this Void. They need probably a Mom or something on him.
Well, what I want to know is the Void. The Void looks like he's just going to get Midas, and then does he go into
Jacobo's in trouble here. They get the stun, they get the cask, they have illusions on him. Double stun comes
Great
out
stun.
though. He's going to get
and
away.
he's going to get Void
He's
jumps
so
into the
scared of
tree. Oh, okay. Void tried to chase, but jumped in the trees. Luckily, he had a Quelling Blade.
Looks like
But,
they almost ganked Barcode mid at the exact same time. So it's a rotation mid. There's now 4 players mid for JoN. Pings are coming out on the Invoker, but it looks like everyone's going to retreat back to where they were before. Top lane, this Clockwork's getting a little bit of time to try to get some more levels and a little bit more freedom up here. We have to be careful. Actually, Trek 2 is going to rotate in here on Disruptor, and they're going to get him trapped in. Those Wolves are going to take a lot of those flak bounces, and they might be able to get him. They do get the glimpse, but an immediate TP reaction top. Pink's coming top. Alchemist is there to try to slow him down. He has a stun up, but he's just going to have to throw it and run.
Or throw it and go. Oh, he's throwing and running. Okay.
Good awareness to TP top there and keep his Clockwork alive. Doesn't want to get another death on the Clockwork. They really want him to get up that level 6.
Yeah, I think the Clockwork. I think he might have been able to make it out just because the Avenge wasn't there. They couldn't quite keep him from just running away, but it was pretty close.
It was close. Wolves do damage, man. I would have liked to see... I don't know if it's better to just go 1 in Howl and 1 in Feral Impulse, or do 2 in Howl like that.
I don't know. Howl is recently nerfed, if I recall, in the last mini patch.
Yeah.
So I guess he still likes it.
We see 2 top now. Looks like Smiles is going to stay up here with Alchemist and try to get that Clockwork up a little bit more net worth and maybe a little bit more last hits. I mean, a little bit more experience.
Well, if he can get a cog off on the Disruptor, he can kill him with Invoke with Alchemist there.
Yeah.
And then also, we've got a new ward up on the Ancients again. So Tinker, still no stacks, and now he's going to have to deward before they even think about getting him.
Invis on Nyx. They do have a ward here, though. Actually, no, that's a dire ward. So they see him get the invis, I believe. No, they don't see him get the invis. This could be bad for Barcode. Invoker's ready. Does he have, what does he have invoked right now? Tornado EMP.
NATO EMP. He's going Orchid build, so I don't know. I think the pressure's all on the Radiant right now. They need to, when it hits about like 20 minutes or something like that, they need to be ready to roll out.
This is really good by Jacobo to take the experience of the Tinker here. And Invoker's coming in. This could be bad. They get the stun. Are they going to get the mana burn? They do get the mana burn, but it's going to be a little bit too slow. We need to wait a little bit longer for Invoker to get there.
Yeah, he just didn't quite have enough mana to lead with the, what do you call it? Vendetta, which might have been enough.
Yeah.
No arcane boots yet
The
for Jacobo,
Dire
unfortunately.
best do something about that bottom tower.
He's trying.
Are they going again on Clockwork? But
Glimpse is there, but it's too late.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
Yeah, he's going to get out here, I
They're
believe.
diving.
they're going.
What is this?
No way to catch him. Trek 2's getting hammered by the tower here,
Dire
actually.
might want to mine
Yeah.
their top tower.
Rockets?
He made it.
Smiles is coming top, but the rocket does go out. They're going to hit him, actually, but he still has 150 hit points. He's fine. How's the Void
I know,
doing
is
down here?
Alchemist going to go for the deep mission? No, he's not.
Void's
I
actually
just-
leading in net worth and last hits right now, so they're getting a lot more out of this bottom lane than I thought they were going to. Just kind of left alone down here while all the action happened mid.
Yeah. There was
Void-
no real effort to disrupt them down there. So
They don't. I don't really think that they need to. I think all the pressure's on the Radiant, and that Midas actually slows everything down right now. They're going Mask of Madness on the Void though, and he's gonna get just. He's gonna get blown up. Like as soon as he activates that Mask of Madness, he is.
Oh,
just
they
gonna
get the cold snap on Barcode, but he is going to get away. Does he have a level? No, he bottles up. Okay, level 1 Sunstrike. Oh, okay.
No exhort yet.
No
Just
exhort.
going straight Questworks. Orchid build. So hopefully we get to see a lot of Ghost walking running around.
Hopefully, he's going to get that regen top. That's really good for him. He has a lot in Wex, so now he's able to move a little bit, get that regen. Bottom lane, it looks like they're might go on Western here. They do move in their Disruptor, which is perfect. He does have his ultimate though, so he might have to blow it right here. Oh, they do get a lot of damage out. Do they have the Static Storm? They do not have the Static Storm. The ultimate does have to go down though. He does have Glimpse available, but he wasn't close enough. Oh, they
He
do
got him
Glimpse.
with the glimpse. Oh. Leap away.
Slightly too slow from the Vengeful Spirit there.
well, at least they made him burn the chrono for no effect. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, but Chrono's cooldown isn't that long. Actually, I don't know what it is at level 1. 97
It's 100.
seconds. So it's not... It's long, but it's not horrible. It's going to be 3v3 here bottom, but they're really lacking mana. They do get the stun out of the Chocobo, but... he does have those mana boots up, so they'll be up in about a few seconds. They do get another stun on Void. This time he does not have his
Dire's mid tower won't last.
Chrono up. They do glimpse him back, but they do take down Chocobo first. They are able to get the Nyx down. Are they going to continue on the supports? They are. It looks like they might be able to get him. Depends on if the Tinker has rockets. He does not. 16 seconds
Oh,
left.
he's
No,
so
no
fast with the bots.
Too slow in the rearm.
Meanwhile, Invoker picks one.
Very nicely done. Is he going to be able to get sat here? I don't think so. He does get the cold snap, but there's too many people here. Oh, no, he actually might get him. That attack speed.
Those creeps saving the day.
Yes,
Keep
he-
that gold snap.
If Tinker TP's in here, he can't kill that. He doesn't have... He's dead. Nope, too early on the
He
on the
dodged
rockets.
out of the sight range.
That's what it was?
Looks like, I mean, the rockets missed.
I thought he just shot the rockets in his fountain.
Oh, is
No,
that
no,
it?
no. No, because I think he probably has on where you have to use stop in order to actually stop a TP.
Mhm.
So you could just.
Scobo does go here. He's going to get 2 in the stun, and that's going to be it for Barcode. He goes down. Are they going to be able to get Western here? He's trapped in. They're getting a lot of damage on him. He's going to go down here.
Tower could use a
Yeah,
hand.
got him.
That's 4.
Well played. Good rotations. And now they're
Great job
definitely
being
behind.
patient By Dire there. The
Radiant
Moker
has
stayed when he
toughened
probably
up their
could have left.
structures.
And they got
Yeah, that was a
extra kill.
mistake.
Yeah, this is what I guess this is what you were talking about with the pressure being on the Radiant. First.
Oh,
fight,
and they get the
it
trap
was
on Jay, though. This could be a return
not
kill on the
ready.
carry. They're gonna have to get. Oh, freaking Lycan so fast. Not enough mana for the hook.
Yeah, he just prances on out of there.
Oh man.
Doesn't even carry us int treads. He doesn't. He's like, whatever. I don't need those.
Dude, he needs his mana.
Oh, I
Let's
guess
get
it was
those
just for
wolves.
it was just for the salve, I guess.
Are they gonna try to get Kubera here? No, they're not. I'm just gonna back off. All right, this Tinker needs to start doing Tinker things.
Well,
I don't think he can, to be honest.
I mean, he still needs to wait for Blink before he can really get out and about. You know, he's not quite ready to go. He's
I
just
think-
kind of too low level, really.
The fortunate thing for W right now is, for W right now is that JoN has not actually taken any towers, so they still have plenty of map control. I think they need to get some more levels and farm on that Void and start that Tinker stacking camps, because the pressure is on them, but they're not losing towers just yet. So that's really good.
I think you just need to wait a little bit. And,
Yeah.
The Tinker, or I mean the Lycan. Lycan is going to do Lycan things, and I mean, the Lycan's team right now is doing so
Oh no, they're going on barcode. They're actually going to miss the tornado, so he might get out. That Nyx assassin is not there, but Trektus is there.
This could be a glimpse. No? Okay.
Yeah, no vision on the high
'Cause, yeah,
ground.
Bill, yeah. No, they actually could.
Oh, pardon me.
Angry pings.
Lots of angry pings. Don't question my abilities and thought process.
So how's this Void doing? He's got boots. That's it. He really needs more.
Radiant.
Wow, that was
a
a amazing deny. I
Ballsy
actually have no
deny.
idea how we got that.
Perfect timing. Look, they start moving Sat to carry. Look at that. Last
That was
anything
like-
on the map.
Yeah, that was like 5 creeps, wolves, and Lycan, and turret.
That's why he's the
It's,
captain.
like, easy.
It's got to throw it out there and see what happens.
So we finally see the Orchid picked up an Invoker here.
Well, I don't know. Finally, it's 15 minutes. That's a pretty good time. I'll take it.
I'm not saying
You know,
it's.
I'm actually,
I guess. Yes. I guess that's not too
I'm
bad.
actually surprised they haven't killed the Nyx yet. Like, all it needs is like a chrono.
Hook in.
So,
Oh, they're
like,
gonna get Trektus. He glimpses out, and he does get. No, he doesn't. He actually saves the clockwork there. That was a slight mistake. Oh, they're gonna go on Western here. Oh, he's just dead.
A little help.
Good rotations coming out of JoN right now. Doing a lot in this bottom lane. They hadn't done much to the Avoid at all, but they did manage to start rotating before he really got online. So good
I mean,
timing
really-
on them.
Dyer's mid tower
I mean,
having
they have
technical
2 heroes who are just not online yet. I mean, Tinker doesn't have Blink. He's not going to want to do anything for. Oh, well,
Dyer's
actually, there he
mid
is
tower
now.
won't last.
They might try to go on Jacobo here. They do have 5, I believe. But that Invoker is just going to come in with the EMP. Great
they
ultimate.
walked into it.
Oh, no, sorry, not a great ultimate. He misses.
They're all
Airballs it. Are you going to get this clockwork? They do get this clockwork. They swap out the...
Radiant's top tower's in
I actually
bad
didn't see
shape.
who he swapped there. I think he swapped the Invoker.
He swapped the Invoker back to get him away from the enemies, I believe. Somebody's mad at that tower.
Yeah, I guess Venge. Was that Vengeful really wants it, or are they telling
going-
Lycan to get on it? Or?
I think they're telling Lycan to get their shit together.
He's
then.
going back in here. They're going to go on Barcode again. They do get the static field up there, but no follow-up.
Yeah, well, they still have Vision on for a couple more sec. No, they
Yeah,
don't.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't try Glimpse or something.
Yeah.
I mean, field.
Well, I guess
field
they
does
want to
good
wait
vision.
for Chocobo to show back up.
Here he is. Now they got 2 good initiations.
Yeah, invis up right away and see what he can find.
Misses the tornado, but they
tornado's
do get a
good.
nice EMP, a great
the cask.
Wow, this
Oh,
guy's
no.
Such a good
making
cask and
plays.
clockwork.
oh, what an ultimate. That's 2 for 2 right now. Are they going to be able to get the Vengeful Spirit here? I don't think so. It looks like he's going to be able to get out. He does get out.
Or do you get a rearm on the missile or anything?
No, he's just
it's
farming.
Nowhere near enough mana. Yeah.
Just farming time.
Radiant's mid tower's coming.
Well,
That's a
mid
really
lane,
nice
this
combination for them.
yeah, it was. This Lycan is going to start taking down towers pretty quickly now. He does have his Vlad's up, so he should be able to get Roche.
You know the drill.
They haven't really gotten much out of him yet. I mean, there was a whole fight without him in it, and he got the tower down to half health. So,
Dyer's
Yeah,
top
but they're
tower's
up
getting
9 to
beat
6
down.
with without using him yet. He has plenty of last hits. He's at 91 last hits, so he's been doing things.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
This Tinker just killed himself.
I think so. Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
What?
Yeah, he's done. Apparently, he can glimpse dead bodies. I
The
didn't know
manner
that.
glimpse. Just let him know that you could have done it earlier.
Jacobo
I
wants
assumed
to,
that he had, like a blink or something, and he
The
was just gonna
Dire
blink away.
disown that top
No, he
tower.
just balling, man.
It's interesting.
So that's 6 to 10.
That
Let's
had to
take a
get crazy.
quick look at the graphs here. Gold is actually swinging back towards W. I'm not really sure why. And the XP graph, meanwhile, is solidly in favor of JoN. We're going to see good D wards coming out. They don't check the correct hill, so they might not actually get that ward. And the Radiant does see them circling middle here. This Clockwork wants to initiate. He does. He gets on Jacobo, and the Void ultimate completely wastes the hook.
Huh.
And he now Clockwork's
Dire's
stuck on the low
mid
ground.
towers have
This
technical difficulty.
Witch Doctor's trying to get in there. He's gonna is he gonna get the stun off? No, he's not. So that's gonna be a free get out of jail free from that invoker.
EMP.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah,
is
that
pretty
really
sad
hurt
right
that
now.
Witch Doctor. He
That's
just has to
skill. I
leave.
don't know.
Yeah, just have to go home. Western farming away, trying to keep this tower alive in the midst of Lycan push.
So here's the problem with the Radiant, I would say. They have like these two massive farming heroes. What's that action mid?
Yeah, some happening. Oh, get a nice big silence.
Yeah, so they have like these two massive farming heroes in the Tinker and Faceless, and they're facing like an early game lineup of like Lycan wants to push at like 20 or 30 minutes in, and the Tinker went Quas Wex, who wants to also be ganking the whole time. And I just don't really see it, I guess, right now.
And we saw in the draft, we were afraid of this. Like, they had a lot of good mid-game push, and, you know, they had the Tinker to try to stop pushing, but he's been farming instead, and they're kind of suffering because of it, I think.
Well, they really want that blink. Maybe once they get the blink, he can be in the fights and be a little bit safer. He almost has it right now. So
Yep,
yeah,
he
when he
just got
comes
it.
back, he can get it. I mean, I wonder if maybe they... I mean, honestly, they're not doing too bad. You know, I mean, they're losing in kills, and they're a little bit behind net worth. They've only lost one tower. The farm is starting to come. You know, I don't think their position is actually that bad.
No, it's not like they've lost the game at all, but they're definitely behind, and I think that they have to play very carefully right now. If they make too many mistakes, they're just done.
I don't know. They're not that behind, even. You know, I think they're doing fine, really.
The net worth is... Well, I guess the Void's keeping up the net worth. That Midas is really helping him.
The only problem
Yeah.
with things that are going to happen is like the 4 versus 5 from the Dire, and then Lycan's busy taking your racks, and you don't even realize it.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I mean, well,
is
that's the
better
thing.
than
I mean, it's 20 minutes and they have one tower. He's not going to be knocking on the racks anytime soon. You know,
This
it
is
takes
true.
him another 20 minutes to get to the base, then, you know, that's plenty of time for Void to get ready.
Let's see if this Clockwork decides to hook in. And now I can see the
Actually-
entire hook shot. This is awesome.
They're up in gold now. The Radiant is.
I wonder if that's just the Tinker farming camps.
He's only at 300 GPM.
Hmm.
So it looks to be like that Midas is starting to pay back a little bit.
Looks like Invoker is hunting in the jungle. Actually, probably trying to catch the Tinker in here with the silence. But instead, they're going to probably go on the Void here.
Yeah, it should be a really easy
Dire's
kill. on the
mid
They
board.
should be able to
tower
dive
use
this.
a
Yeah, they
little
go. He sees it. He actually doesn't
Oh,
get his
TP
chrono up, but
versus
4
Spawn.
TPs right on. They're going to TP right into an EMP. That's painful. Void does get out. Are they going to be able to turn it, though? No, it doesn't look like it. They do get a rocket out. Are they going to get hook shot on him?
Hook's ready to go, but it whiffs. went invis
No
already
reveal
anyway.
anyways.
Yeah.
I think they really need this Clockwork to start carrying dust. And we do see the level 1 Necro up on the Lycan, so he is ready to start being a pain in the butt.
I think this was the Roche time right there too. I think they should have snuck into the Roche. Lycan should have pulled back and maybe hopped in there.
Chartreuse is in Viz. He might be able to get a really good ultimate here. He does get
Here
a...
we go.
Yeah, this is going to be a wonderful initiation. Oh, they're not going to be able to chrono off here. Backtracks everywhere. Gets glimpsed in. He's going to get out. No, he gets swapped towards the
Oh my
tower.
goodness.
Somebody's cooking.
There was about how many ultis was that?
They're going to get set here as well. I think it was all the ultis. There's the Chocobo's ult for good luck.
Although there's a really nice. Well, that was going on in mid. Lycan was pushing out the towers, so Tinker TP's in, blinds the Lycan, and then gets the deny. It was
Nice.
pretty clever stuff.
If only he had saved his entire team. I think they need the Tinker to be involved in these fights. They need March. If they'd had...
Looks like Nyx is going Necrobook too, I believe, with Belt of Strength.
I like that. I think they should keep the pressure on really hard.
I agree.
Oh, no.
NATO EMP
Radiant's
hits.
bottom tower seems
1
better
TP is not
days.
going to be enough. Oh, they're bringing it to him. The cast does come out. The
this
ultimate comes
cast.
out, but he stuns himself. That March is going to do plenty of damage to Jacobo. Looks like he's going to go down here, but Barcode might also die. That would be tragic. No, he doesn't die. The stun's coming out from Alchemist. He's going to get it off. He does not. He's going to self-stun. That is a 2 for 0. It's really good. They needed that.
Roche won't be stomping around no more.
There's the Roche bait though.
Yep, space created.
So what's interesting is that Nyx is like an amazing counter versus the Tinker because he can just blink and carapace into the March.
Yeah.
It's like easy setup stone.
No,
Surprised
definitely.
I'm doing that more often.
Yeah. Well, you'd want to be a little bit tankier first. Right now, that's.
Oh, Western's in trouble.
The
Oh
bash-
no, the bashes!
That's 4 in a row.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He dies anyways.
Why, thank you.
Oh, those
Oh,
bashes.
the pullback.
Oh, they're going to get him. They might get Smiles. Oh, they're going to get Smiles here. No question. Swapped in for good measure.
2
Dead.
down.
The strength of Disruptor.
Yeah, this guy's playing him very, very well. Tinker's here too late. And it looks like 9 to 16 now. Let's take a look at the graphs for fun. XP solidly for JoN. Gold actually was, a little bit towards W, but now 2,000 for JoN as well. So that last little 2 minutes of play is really hurting them. Meanwhile, mid lane, Lycan's going to go for this, but those cogs might keep him alive. Interesting choice of route. I don't know if I would have run down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
6 in a row.
So what's interesting is,
Whosoever stands against me.
let me pull it up here quick. The CS graphs are, it's a pretty low Tinker farm right now. I would say like only 100 CS at this point is not quite optimal.
That's
for
lower
how
than you
much I
want.
feel
You
like he's
should-
been farming.
Yeah, you would have liked to see a few more stacks from his supports to try to get him speed farming, but
Guess what's happening to Dyer's bottom
yeah, I agree.
tower?
And he opts for the Dagon over a sheep stick.
Dyer gave up a
So there
bottom
will be
tower.
no Infla Sheeps on the Lycan
Lycan.
or Invoker or just
yeah.
Well, you got to burst him in the Chrono, I guess. That's their game plan right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe they just want him to go after the disruptor all the time. I don't know.
Definitely could be.
Because it's
I
going to
don't-
be kind of hard to burst a lot of these guys. You got the Carapace up on Nyx if you're not careful. Voker probably won't be standing there. Lycan's kind of tanky. He might have a BKB anyway.
I don't even think that he could burst the Disruptor right now. Still has 900 HP. You're only going to get, I don't know, how much is it?
Well, maybe you bait him to stand in the machines for a little bit first, and then you
Yes.
do it.
They're going to take this Tinker. They're going to steal the Tinker stacks here. They smoke right on top. Actually, no, there are no wards here,
Well,
so
That was an interesting smoke.
yeah.
Yeah, the ancients never saw him coming.
Oh no,
couple
this is going to be
wraparound.
horrible. That's going to be sat
no,
dead
poor
immediately.
Witch Doctor.
Immediately dead.
Bottom tower.
That's
And
too bad.
Yeah.
Radiant lost.
That was
If they'd gotten the
definitely,
jump there, that would have been a really good cask. And Witch Doctor, they're all right on top of each other.
I think JoN is doing a
Definite-
very good job of taking out the supports very quickly and preventing those extra support spells from coming in.
Definitely not a complexity wraparound gank right there.
No. That was a stand still and wait for them to walk into you gank.
Yes.
Next
they need
level.
they need wards. They actually have no ward coverage right now on the map Radiant.
They have one
Everything is
sentry right
controlled
here.
by
The
Dire.
sentry. It's a ward.
It is a
You guys
ward.
pointed out
Oh,
that there's
wait.
literally 11 kills in Invoker.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
wow. Invoker
Whoa.
has
11
11 of their
kills.
kills.
Yeah. It's had separate dominating and mega kill streaks.
I mean, I knew he was doing well. I didn't know he was doing that well.
I didn't either.
Just a last hit master.
Yeah.
Only 5 assists. Selfish play. Probably kick him.
You don't play to be the backup player, man. You play to be the star.
Well, I forgot my
Hook.
stats.
I would like to see a hook here. Oh no, the EMP initiation's there again. Oh, that's so painful. They're going to get 2 with it. They're going to get the clockwork. And the clockwork gets flipped back. Oh, but the cogs are not the cogs. It's perfect. It's going to get Jacopo immediately
Let's get the
down.
machines down.
The ultimate's there. Oh, what a disruptor ult. The meatball comes in. Smiles is in there trying to do some damage. Looks like he's going to hit 2 with the cast, but that, static kill is perfect, keeping them all out, and they're going to get away.
This was kind of, yeah, I don't like to call things kind of prematurely, but that was the best start that they could have to a fight,
Yes.
and the best possible way that things could have gone. Missed
And
disruptor
Smiles
ult.
is They're going to get Kookaburra here, though. They are going to get him. That's big. Barcode gets the kill. And actually, they're going to get 2 here. We're going to get 1 on the Void, who has his BKB up, which is beautiful. Are they going to be able to stop Lycan on Barcode?
he would.
Oh, his ultimate's down.
I don't know if he can keep going for this. Yeah, he kind of needed a basher or something.
Wild pings coming out on this courier, this hot dog. Run, hot
Waldy
dog.
the faithful. Hello.
17 hit points.
Oh wow, he snuck out of there.
Tinker is going to get JoN. Yeah, he goes down. There's the Dagon.
The purple Dagon. Somebody's been supporting esports.
Oh, is he going to get Jay as well? No, that was
Oh,
close.
Soul Ring. Use
Yeah,
the
Soul Ring missile would have been perfect, but not
Right.
not quite fast enough with the fingers, I guess.
All the time. Oh, the rocket's coming
Jay.
in. No. Why go back to base when you can farm?
Absolutely.
Yeah, just heal up from the jungle. Those guys are
He
all
still
just
isn't
walking
Aegis
salves for you.
anyways.
All right, so what do you think W has to do at this point? Is it purely just farm? Do they just need more damage?
I would say
Take
yes,
some good
actually.
team fights too. Like
Yeah,
they've
it
got
needs to
the
be-
potential with the Void.
Yeah, I agree. They need to just out farm everybody. JoN doesn't actually go too well late game. Like, Lycan's not a great late game hero unless he's pushing Questworks Invokers in a good late game.
Well, they have the BKB and 2.4k gold up.
There we go. Got some stats for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Stats Man.
I probably should have done that at the start of the game. Been a really good start of the game stat.
So, I mean, I think having the BKB, the Mask of Madness, and 1 more damage item, maybe if he goes a Chrysalis, what do you think he's going to go on Faceless here?
He's just gonna get damager or damagier and damagier, I would assume.
Yeah, Chrysalis would be a great pickup right now. I'm surprised he actually doesn't have one. I don't know. What
Maybe
he's saving for.
I'd also kind of like a butterfly against the lycanthrope. You can make him get a monkey king bar. That'd be pretty helpful.
Immediately, TP Blink from Barcode, going to try to pressure this bottom tower. Looks like Dire's not in position to really defend this right now, so they might be able to get some good pressure. I think W's very afraid to move up any further, and if Dire wraps around, that could be really painful. They do have their ultimates up. Clockwork's hook is there. The pings come out. Oh, Radiant finally has the ward there to catch them, so they see them. This could be very interesting. They can get a hook. If they can get hook cogs on that invoker, that's huge.
Well, he would just be invisible. They still don't have any. Do they? Yeah, still no detection.
No reveal.
They'd have to use Chrono to reveal him, which probably would be worth it, actually. So.
Yeah, I think so. Good job by Clockwork of scouting this Roche pit. It looks like it's going to be going Blade Mail next. I like this.
Necro 1 on the Nyx now, or Necro 2.
Very nice. Let the push
Disruptor.
commence.
There's
Also
also,
pick up a builder strength.
yeah, looks like it. It could be a third Necrobook.
Yes, that's what they need.
Oh, and the Lycan does get the top tower.
He
Takes
picked
a
up
bit
a
of
Deso.
damage. He did.
Yeah.
Interesting.
For the push.
It's
More
just
pushing.
Hardest push you can get. I mean, after this, he's probably gonna.
Oh my!
What?
March kills the Necro 3, almost killing Barcode.
Oh man, that would have been kind of awkward for everybody.
I'm sure he would tell me that. Oh, I knew exactly how much health I had.
Is that as awkward as dying to Siege
Oh, the
Creeps
hook in
or-
on Trectus. The glimpse though, the swap. I was like, which is gonna take which?
So he glimpses the clockwork after Vengeful saves him using the
Actually,
swap.
The glimpse was first.
Yeah, it's good to see teammates looking out for each other like
Yeah.
that. I like to see that kind of team spirit.
Yeah. Western farming away 3.4k gold. He buys something. What's he get? He gets. He's going butterfly. So there you go.
I knew it. But
Aren't you just the most statter? Jacobo on the hunt. He's coming bottom. They do have one sentry ward down here, but I don't think it's in position to spot. Actually, it might be in position to spot him. I wonder who he's hunting. He looks like he's going to go for Western top. Does he have a Dagon yet? No. He has his blink, though, so I think his purpose is really just to get in there and get off a good stun. Vendetta still has a little bit of time left. He's not level 16, so it's not a permanent invis.
Tell me this stats, man. What's the difference in win percentages on Faceless Void between BKB, or I mean Butterfly and Crit
oh, I can tell you, but
in
I should point out that.
competitive matches?
Dyer's tougher still.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to make some up.
Whose stats is it anyway? Alright, let's take a look at the graphs. We haven't looked at those in a while. XP, about 10k for JoN, but flattening out a bit, and gold steadily on the downward slope to about 7k. So they're definitely ahead, but not the 20k that you'd be afraid of seeing. We have a quick disconnect from the clockwork. Don't unpause. This Void farming away. He needs what? 1,700 more gold or 2,700 more gold for his Butterfly.
Oh, what? Freaking stats panel doesn't work.
I think it got stolen by Magix over here.
What did?
Me? Oh no, wasn't me.
No, I mean
don't like typing.
that stat had multiple lines, but only showed the BKB line.
Oh.
So it looks like I really think JoN just has to kind of keep doing exactly what they're doing here. They can keep taking these team fights. They have Necro 3 up on the Lycan, and what is up on their where is he? The Nyx. Let's take a look. Only Necro 2. Actually, is it flying out to him right now? Yeah, Necro 3 is flying out for him. And actually a full Necro 1 for Garnif. So they're just going Necro Gaming.
There we go. Some stats for you.
Rapier. Do you like the rapier?
Rapier, 100%.
100%. These are all guaranteed stats. I got them from a real stats place.
So my question would be, why is he not going rapier first item?
A lot of people don't know about
Why
this.
is this not
Actually,
in the meta?
it's not wide knowledge
This is-
that the first item rapier is 100% win rate.
I mean, this needs to be changed. Then we need to spread
Viewers, now you know.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't.
should make an
haven't
in-game
looked at
guide using the power of statistical analysis.
these. Absolutely.
You are a professional statistician after all, so I think this would be best.
Professional.
W-
We're
what
5.
does that mean? We're 5. You're a 5 stack? Is this a pub or?
All right, carry on.
God, stacking RD2L games?
Yeah. How dare you?
I nearly said something in all chat, but then I remembered I'd get yelled at.
Yeah, we did that once. They got mad.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll do it. We'll do it at the end.
Okay, do it at the end of game 2 or 3.
Absolutely.
This Tinker's has Dagon. What is this? A 5. He does have Dagon 5. I assume he's gonna go for Sheep next, or is he just gonna go Ethereal Blade and say screw it?
I hope he goes sheep.
Yeah, they really need it. Imagine if they were hexing Invoker in these fights.
Yes. Would be nice. Would
But-
really be nice.
You know, I think they need to put Nyx on Tinker duty at this point. Oh, they get the EMP initiation. Oh, poor Void. He does leap out, though. If you're mid time walk when the EMP goes off, do you dodge it? Is it like Storm Spirit's ball?
I believe so. I don't see why not.
I'm not sure.
Oh, they're going to go on this mid tower. They have everyone here. Their Necros are going down. This is going to be so many freaking annoying creeps. That's 2 Necros. That's a meatball.
And there goes tower.
Radiant's mid tower's getting the what for?
That is a scary push. They're not even
Well-
using Forge Spirits here. Imagine if they have Forge Spirits.
I can only
seriously.
get one up anyways. Right now, so yeah.
Yeah, it needs a couple more levels.
Double damage is going to be picked up on the Lycan. How long does he have left on this expiring? I actually don't know, because when you mouse over it, it doesn't say.
I think like 3.5 minutes, maybe.
Something like that. Barcode has just started dagoning creeps to increase the speed of his farm. Why not?
Absolutely, been there myself.
Been there myself. Uh-oh, the smoke's coming in. If they're able to get a hookshot here, this would be a very good way for them to try to start turning this game around. It's going to be 5.
What?
There it is.
What? What?
So they're only going to get 1 there. It's only the support, unfortunately.
What was he doing there?
I don't know.
What was the game plan?
I think it's just
Does the
overconfidence. I think
match?
they just feel like they're winning by so much.
Well, okay, we're at 37 minutes. They still have all their racks. They're starting to get items. They're not too far away from a butterfly on Void. We have
Yeah.
Blink and Dagon 5 on Tinker.
Yep.
So
KD
they're not
is...
too far away from being able to turn these around, and they haven't lost the game yet.
And actually, a lot of the net worth... Well, I guess Lycan has a ton of net worth. The 12 kills on Invoker is tough to deal with, but... And the 0
I
and 6
would
on
say
Witch
this
Doctor.
is like 5 minutes away from being like the turning point, basically. This is like the next 5 minutes are like the most important 5 minutes here for both teams. Like if they get a Rax here on the Dire,
Yeah.
like they'll probably win. But if Radiant keeps doing their thing like this and they keep getting pickoffs and they keep farming well,
Yeah.
they can win this game easily.
So I think there's
Well, I
one
think-
more minute on the Aegis, right?
I can't read that thing. I have no idea.
1, 2, 3, 4... No, 2 more minutes in the Aegis. I'd really like to see them continue pushing and trying to actually take high ground pretty soon. Maybe it would be nice to bait out the Void ult, but they should use this Aegis and try to put the pressure on these guys before the Void gets too big. And before Sheep, once Sheep gets out on the Tinker, which I assume he's building. Yeah. EMP comes out. Oh, this is going to be Smiles caught out. He should go down here, no question. Actually, the Tinker's going to come in here. Thinking about going for it. It's 3 bottom. They're going to have to back off.
So how many books do we have now? We're up to...
One on the Invoker.
I believe we have
I
3.
think everybody has one,
Yeah.
right? So
Not everybody.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
yeah.
everybody on
everybody.
Dire.
Everybody on Dire has one.
That's awesome.
What my question would be, like, why aren't they pushing with these then?
Yeah, it's time is now, man. They should be taking a lane for sure.
They've been bought like the last couple times when Benj got picked off, and then they backed off, but now they're back there again, and they don't look like they really want to commit to it.
Well, Tinker's keeping this top lane out, so if they go bot, they're going to lose that tier 2 tower. This used to be banned. Did it really?
it used to be banned in
sometimes in
Dota
Dota
1.
1 you can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, some tournaments would.
One of those house rules.
Yep. That's
like
man here
the-
providing that valuable stat.
Yes, kind of like the
Dire
Earthshaker.
top
used
tower,
not to be able
you
to
know the drill.
stun block groups right away with Earthshaker and some.
Yeah,
tournaments.
Leo Shaker thing got patched out. You can
Yeah.
still do the 5 books. We're gonna have so many summons here.
I mean, yeah, let's do this. Imagine Hal with all these guys. This is just crazy.
They're dropping
Look
them
at
all.
this.
There it is, man.
Ready to
Summons
go.
high
Let's
ground.
go,
Howls
baby.
on them. Look at the damage they do to this tower. The glyph comes out, but it's not going to be enough. They can't even kill these things. They could kill themselves on
Tinker's
these.
gonna do- if Tinker
Yeah.
does it,
Radiant's
Holy
bottom towers.
Oh man.
And they're going to take high ground, no question. Oh, and they do take out Alchemist with the. Oh no!
Oh man, the siege. The siege.
And the tower gets denied by Witch Doctor.
His own bottom tower.
Hilarious.
All right. Well, now
So-
the only thing separating them from a Rax is a couple more.
The 60
cooldowns.
seconds.
That
So
was
apparently the
crazy.
counter to Tinker is 5 Necro 3s standing in March.
It's actually it's like 4 blade mails with people, and you just run into them. That's the real counter Tinker strat these days.
That's pretty hilarious.
Oh man.
It's like being
This is-
it's like being a bat rider and you're like, "Shit, stop." Well, so they did take the tower there, but they did not take any racks, and Void did not use his ult either, so they still have Void ult. I don't even think Void was involved in that defense, was he?
Well, I mean, nothing was really involved in the defense. They just killed off all the minions, but it
They
wasn't
did get
fast
a
enough.
fortify out of it.
I
too.
mean,
They did,
Well,
yes.
Well, tell you what. If Void gets an Aghanim Scepter, or maybe even already, he can just chrono the minions every time and
Yeah.
kill them all before they can attack the building.
and hope
Yeah,
he
might be
backtracks
right,
them.
so, I mean, yeah, he needs to BKB then or something.
Yeah,
I don't know if
I
he has
mean-
the damage.
yeah, BKB, chrono, just kill all the minions, no problem.
Easy. Next level strats here.
This is
So,
the way that pushes.
If we take a really quick look at buyback status, this is going to start to be pretty important in about the next 10 minutes, and the only one that does buyback in the entire game is Lycan. So, push, guys. Now's the time. If they're able to get the
Well-
push in the base, there's no buyback available for the Radiant.
JoN seems to be favoring higher level Necro books over buyback. We've had 2 level 2s come out since that push on bottom. Vengeful is still sitting on a level 1 book. So,
5 Necros, next level.
Well, I mean, not really. Oh, man. I need some more stats here.
Go to Dat Dota or something and just start spewing. So, yeah, this aura-based, howl-based summon strat is scary. Rock
Yeah,
is
I
just
don't
getting
think
spammed.
they were quite prepared for this. I mean,
No.
what can they do to defend? They either need to figure out some way for Tinker to protect himself from the damage.
Tinker needs
Or-
a BKB then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a Yule
He's
Scepter.
going sheep,
He is going sheep too.
which is... I mean, the other thing they can do is Chrono and Witch Doctor ult. I just try to kill 2 or 3 people and then back up. They can do that.
Yeah. Or you can chain sheep the Necrobook.
Oh, they're going to get to go on Trektus here. He might go down. Actually, he's going to go down here. The leap in from Void is there, I believe. Oh, no, just the Tinker takes him out. No problem. Void saves his ultimate. Looks like they're going to get out. So just one down there.
Okay. It was the Invoker running away.
Still no dust.
Well, they have a sentry that they're going to put down, but doesn't really help.
Yeah, screw that
Meanwhile,
range creep.
Roach is being taken by the Lycan.
Yeah, pretty fast, too.
Yep.
Tactical feed there from the Disruptor. Demanding their attention.
I'm really sad that Ghost Walk doesn't slow BKB units anymore.
Jeez,
That was
on
like
the
one of my
ground.
favorite things. She's taken by Evoker. They ping out to defend bottom, but I don't really think they're in any risk here. I think they need actually another damage item up on Void. I think they need a crit stick on him.
Need a crit. Yep, definitely. Wow.
Evoker prefers Roblechon, is what Alpine F says. Check out these Ford Spirit summons. Pretty nice. Improve. Oh, there's going to be an engagement here. Big EMP tornadoes coming in. Oh, but the Void gets the ultimate off and is going to take out 2 here. The Tinker's able to blow up Kubera. Oh, a beautiful Witch Doctor ult too. But the Lycan's there. The Lycan's actually the only one left alive. No, Disruptor's still there. Lycan's going to get out. No problems. That's 3 for 1 there. They do get the Witch Doctor. Oh, the Abyssal's
Oh,
done.
the laser!
Is he going to get out?
That miss is so strong.
Oh, the hook
Oh,
misses.
wow. The hook barely missing.
The rocket?
But the rocket goes high.
Dodged.
He might have enough time for another one before he gets back to the well. Although he's in trouble from the massive minions right now. To get out.
The Dire might want to
So-
the top tower.
I guess that's kind of what they need to start doing. Just take the fights outside the base. Because, I mean, the Dire has so much money invested in Necro books. They don't really want a team fight. They just want to get up to your buildings.
Yeah, but the Void ultimate is down now for 60 seconds, I believe. Let's take a look.
Oh, that's fine. I don't think anything's
no.
It's up
happening
in
in the next 60.
20 seconds.
Top
Okay.
tower's getting
Yeah.
beat down.
So is Invoker, so there's not a whole lot of risk of them getting caught out without the Void ult.
Necro 3 picked up on Invoker when he respawns.
I have not seen the 5 Necro strat in a very, very, very long time. I'm surprised that we were able to pull it off. I guess their laning phase has gone so well that they didn't need any other utility items. I mean, there's only one... They don't have any utility on Venge other than... I guess they have the Urn, so that's something.
Yeah, I think I would rather saw than eggs on her.
Oh, Tractus is going to go down here. There's going to be 5 going top, and everyone else is bottom. He's just out by his own. He's just blown
There's the
up.
sheep.
6 in a row.
So what are Dire going to do here? They're going to try to take bottom lane here, or are they going to return top? That's the question.
Are you guys seeing any numbers on my
No, I don't.
Necro? Okay, well, I put them in.
Try again.
Prove it.
Prove it. And I mean, if they
Dire's
stay
top
top here, they're
tower.
going to lose their
You know
their
the drill.
their base. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tinker might die. I just
Dire's top towers getting
easy
beat
racks.
down.
Easy racks. The
Have
fort
fun
is up
trying to
again,
bust
but
Oh, they're
out
going for the range too,
structures
so
now.
Yeah.
that will.
Howl's up. Look at it
Wait.
melt. It just is dead.
Radiant's
And actually, they're going to get 2 here. Looks like they're blind Jay, so they may be able to get him. If they can get a lucky bash, they're going to have to swap him out. Ah, yes. Self-stun by Smiles, though. Oh, they're going to try to get him here. The ultimate comes out. They lock him in. Oh, he's just going to blow up Sat. Oh, no. Beautiful stun by Chocobo to take them both down. Blinds John, or Jay, but it's not going to matter.
He sheeped up.
Lycan gets Clockwork, actually, from the... I'm not sure where he killed him from. I think he was... Oh, big ultimate. Western's going to go in there. He's going to be... He gets Kubera down. That's big. Only the supports remain.
Radiant's
Good
mid
stun.
tower
Good
is the
second
win.
stun. The Carapace is up, but he should be able to get the Vengeful Spirit here. Yep, 1 bash, dead.
7 in a row. 2 down.
Chocobo, second bash. The
Radiant's
mana burn's there,
mid-racks
but they're losing
under
mid-racks.
pressure. Radiant's mid-racks ain't looking so
2 sets of
Radiant's
racks down.
mid-racks didn't make it. Radiant's top towers.
That is the truest stat I've seen all day. Objective-based Dota by Jay is going to be able to take down all the lanes of racks. This is turning into big trouble. The leap in, are they going to be able to get a lucky bash? No, and actually he has the Abyssal Blade available here. He does Abyssal him, and he goes down.
GG, boys.
That was just too many
Radiant's
summons.
top racks didn't
Too
make
many.
Die back
it.
from the
Radiant's
Tinker
top
didn't help.
racks is gone.
No.
Dire's got a case of the
Hook in there
naked
doesn't
creep.
miss. Looks like they're going to try to get Jay here. They do get him, so there's the second kill on Jay. He's dead for 88 seconds. Time to mid lane. And Necro 3 completed on Disruptor.
And Venge, actually. So, full set of Necro 3s. Once everybody's up, they can just barrel down mid.
Yeah. And these are Megas they're facing up against now.
Yeah, unfortunately, they have a number of heroes who aren't the best against Megas. Witch Doctor, I guess Alchemist with no items isn't the best either. Clockwork kind of useless.
So it actually looked like W was coming back into that game, but that one bad team fight right in their base was just too much for them.
Oh yeah, it's you can't really afford to lose team fights when they have 5 Necrobooks and they're in your base. It's just gonna lead to losing every building.
Yep.
So
Indeed.
I think
mean,
they
the
needed to
Ra-
take more like that one fight outside the base that they won. That
Yeah,
needed to
the
be the kind of
Rax was already
situation.
down before the fight even started.
Yeah. Necrobooks are good. I think if W could ban an item next game, it will be the Necrobook. It looks like the Dire are just going to group up here. They know that if they just don't abhorrently go in 1 by 1 and not cast any items, they will probably win the game.
I mean, I think they could even do that. I don't really think it matters at this point. I think they're just talking over strats, talking about picks and stuff, and
Yeah,
seeing what they want to
Leaping
do
by
next game.
Void doesn't matter. So what do you guys feel about prolonging games that you're losing versus just saying GG? Do you think it's advantageous to kind of try to force the other team to play a little longer, maybe get a little more tired, or do you think it's better to keep your team morale high and just call it GG and start focusing on the next game?
I mean, I just don't know what they're expecting to accomplish with this one. And they can't even push out the waves. So, in general,
we like
you
to-
know,
Towers coming apart.
We like to go a little bit longer. We just like to talk about strats, like things that we did wrong and things that we can do better next game.
Mhm.
Maybe we should have banned out the like in this game because they do have dire. Stuff like that, being aware that we probably shouldn't have picked like 2 really big late game farming heroes into a pretty obvious kind of push strat.
Yeah, and then this turned into the Uber push strat too. This wasn't even like They said, "Oh look, we can push. Let's push some more." I don't really think the Roche even played that much of a factor. I mean, he only used it once, and by that time the game was pretty much already over.
Yeah, they didn't really get a fast one either. By the time they were rushing, they kind of had control over most of the map anyway.
Clockwork Hook just thrown out. He does
He's
have
got the
Acceptor,
Agnes,
so
Needs that deeps on the creeps.
need them deeps.
Deeps on the creeps. It's the name of the game right now.
Absolutely.
So you do have buyback on both carries for each of the teams. Not that it's really going to matter. Poor Smiles is just like tanking damage. If Hooker could throw a Sunstrike here, he probably has enough levels at this point. Nah. Why Sunstrike when you can just push lanes?
Oh, he nailed those two creeps with the tornado.
Dead.
Really got him.
DED.
Yeah. All right, so
Alright, cosmetic time. Let's see. Nyx Assassin. He doesn't have the, like, Nyx Dagon tail, which I always thought was kind of cool.
that thing's expensive, man. Have you seen that thing in the market?
No.
Costs an arm and a leg.
Yeah,
Really?
it does.
The
It's like one of
Have
those
you guys
CSGO
complimented
knives.
Clockwork yet?
What about Clockwork?
Is he gonna die to
Have you
creeps?
complimented his cosmetics yet?
I
He's
haven't.
got the he has the Clockmaster.
Yeah. Pretty cool helmet, at least.
Somebody died.
No, well.
I think he died up there.
It was just
Yeah, he was
Stockton,
kinda
I saw a
What's
skill
that?
strike up there.
Going for
TP'd
JoN.
out, but then he
Did you
got-
know that when Clockwork
Dire
shoots his
top
missile,
towers
he
get
actually
disowned.
loses the missile cosmetic until it comes back off a cooldown?
I did
Really?
not.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I think he has a special hook. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Cog.
Clockmaster's got the full set.
Oh, cool. Let's take a look at Tinker.
Still
Tinker's
no
just that big.
double rocket kills. I don't know.
Alright, things are happening now. Western gets an ultimate that hits one person. Immediately
Swapped
swapped out.
Ghost Scepter. Tinker's way too far. Oh.
Yeah, he's trying to get in there and get his get his hexes off. Oh, self-stun by Alchemist. They just blow him here. Tinker dies immediately. Does he have buyback? Yes, he does. But GG is just called.
Where the book's at? Come on, guys.
Radiant's mid tower's getting
I
better.
guess they're all up.
Chalk it up for the Dire.
What a game. So we see Penta Necro books taking over the lanes and just melting down towers combined with the Howl, and that was just crazy summon game. MMR is to be determined. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for game number 1. We will be right back for game number 2 in just a moment.